Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be filling out the Bushiroad Global Online Store survey. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I've done surveys, like I've actually written surveys and seen people's responses to them. And sometimes it makes you question, or sometimes there's like a follow-up question that you think in your mind and you really wish you would have asked that person. So basically I'm doing this in order for Bushiroad to improve their store. I actually want them to improve it. I didn't actually think through this all this much. I scanned the questions real quick, but there's some thoughts in my mind that as I go through this, I'm just gonna blurt out. This may not be the most concise or well thought through video that I've ever had, but at the same time, I want them to see what I'm thinking about in my mind as a customer. Okay, so, and for the people that are customers, again, with surveys, you have like a 10 to 20%. If you get 10 to 20% participation, that's a good day. If you don't, that really stinks. And again, more than likely, if you are a customer, you may have filled it out. More than likely, if you weren't a customer, you probably weren't filling this out. So the other reason why I'm doing this is if there's anybody out there that didn't buy from them for whatever reason, like you didn't like the store, you didn't like the prices, please fill out the survey or rate down below in my comments. I know they do watch these videos. I can tell because of basically what happened on one of these posts. So I can tell they watch these videos. And you know what? I look Bushiroad and I like the store, so I want it to be better. Okay, so some of my ideas might be off the wall or weird as it comes out of my mouth, but again, I want you to hear it from a customer. So as I say that, I have bought from you previously. I did get my Rosalia card set with promo card. I got more than one, but I got two to be exact, two. And whoever sent this promo card, it was pretty cool. Like that, you could tell they knew how to send a card because it was perfectly done. Just want to say that. And I love the card sleeve that it came with. So nice, nice. I'm really excited to open this. I'm actually going to have it when I get my playmat. My playmat comes in August unless it got delayed. And then I got Shikishis here. Again, my D4 DJ Shikishis. I have the whole set. It's already here. I just didn't want to take them all out. That's one of those things I'm going to go over in this survey. See, so I have like a whole bunch of them. They're actually inside of these foily things. So here, just so you can see, I got them all. I got them all. I got the whole set. So they're all opened up. I just put them back in there. So here's some again, here's some of the few. Here's the secret Shikishi. And I love Photon Main. Photon Main's so good. And Peaky Peaky. So there we are. Again, the Bushiroad Global Online Store sells everything you could want of Bushiroad. Not everything, obviously, but just some. They're dipping their toes in on the global store onto what we actually want. So you got your Bang Dream, D4DJ, you got your Love Live, Cardfight Vanguard, Weiss. And you also got CD and Blu-ray albums. I will tell you right away, I love this song. I love playing it in the game app. So good, so good. And they also do run a bunch of promotions over here. So if I think this promotion is if you buy all the CDs, you get something over here. There's so many promotions going on. You can see it. Look at that. There's 51 things here. So I know these just came out. I do love Photon Man, so good. Okay, anyways, back to this. Let's go back to this survey here. Actually, let me just check out Weiss. What's happening in Weiss right now is you have a bunch of HoloLive stuff. I know people are waiting out for 4th generation Coco. Coco, am I right? There she is. Rebirth for you. I know this is an expensive card. I don't care. It's one of those ones where people will see my cards and they're like, you top loaded, sleeved, everything, like cards that are worth this much. And I'm like, yeah, I love them. I like cards. I don't care how much these cards are. So I myself am waiting for Generation 4 to show up, if they do. It's only been, oddly enough, like just under 3. I don't know why. Maybe it's a delay, or maybe they're just trying to push these other ones first. Who knows? But anyways, back to the survey. What we got? What we got? Okay, so please rate the level of satisfaction below for each aspect of the store. Overall, I think I'm fairly satisfied. There's a nice offering. It doesn't have everything I could want, right? Like these voice actor cards. These voice actor cards, this is the only one, and there's been a few that have come out at this point. And let me just show you. What is it? Bushiroad voice actor card set. And this is what I mean by them dipping their toes into it, because you could see like the shop has way more stuff, and you could see all these different voice actor cards, which I would love to have one day, especially the Miku. I would love to have Miku. So one day, one day. But that's what I mean. I'm like, I don't know if we're ever going to get some of this stuff. There's a ton of other things out here on the site. When again, when I looked at the CDs, DVDs, there's so much more stuff, and it would be nice to get some of these other items as well. But again, I get it. There's a whole importing, and there's also like I guess just effort to put this onto the store. Okay, so overall, I think I'm satisfied. I wish there was more stuff, but why not? Fairly satisfied. Pricing. Pricing is interesting. Pricing is expensive. So if you take a look at the Bang Dream series, we have this towel. And the towel is... The hard part for me is I don't know sizes, right? I don't know what 2,000 millimeters actually equates to. And again, I get it. This store isn't meant for Americans. This is a global online store. So I'm not being like, you should have this non-metric system for me, because we don't have the metric system. But 2,000 millimeters to inches. What is that? 78 inches. Okay. So it's a fairly big towel. Yeah. I'm trying to imagine my towel. And like, but anyways, going back here. $130. And again, I get it. I'm like, would I as a person use this towel? Like I get it's a towel, but would you actually use it, or would you hang up on the wall or anything? So for me, I think the pricing is a tad more expensive than I'd want to put out, especially when you think about the quantity of items, right? Like these D4DJs, Shikishis, they were $6.50 each, and there was 13 of them. And because I didn't buy the box set, I bought 23 of them. So like in the end, 23 times $6.50, it was a lot. And then I had to pay shipping. And the worst part was like I bought this and this on 2 separate transactions, so I had to pay 2 different shipping, so that kind of sucked. That sucked too. But overall, yeah, again, there's some nice ones that are lower price, but the 130 for the towel, some of these things are really expensive. When you look at the Weiss Schwarz sleeves, when you look at the playmats, they're a little more expensive, but at the same time, it's coming direct from Bushiroad, so I could give a little bit there. Let me just take a look at D4DJ. Truthfully, honestly, I've never bought a CD single before. I think this is about the right price, but I'm not really sure. Again, feel free to insult me on that one, but truthfully, I don't know. I've never had to buy a CD single. I know my brother used to buy CDs back in the day, but right, like we're in a generation now where you just buy digitally. So to buy an actual CD, I may have bought a CD once in my life. And that was so long ago, I don't remember how much that actually costed. 2. Actually, I bought 2. So I take that back. I bought 2. God only knows how much they costed. And then when you take a look at DVDs and CDs, yeah, I mean, this one is a Blu-ray CD limited edition pre-order, 136. Let's just see. You get CD, Blu-ray booklet for 136. Again, that seems kind of expensive to me. So, me personally, I think some things are semi pricey. Products, again, I wish there was a little bit more compared to what we have over here on the EC shop. And hold on, let me open this here because again, I can't read this. I can't read this, so let's just fire this thing up. Okay, what do I got? Let me see D4DJ. What do you got for D4DJ? Alright, you got a lot of that stuff. Actually, let me just go back to VNL. It's still under CDs. Look at all this stuff. Why is Dead by Daylight here? Is that an ad? Wait, hold on. Dead by Daylight. Wait, what is this? You have Dead by Daylight here. I'm generally confused by that, so maybe one day I'll go back and check. Anyways, yeah, see, so there's a ton of goods that I would almost like it where I can request, almost like request, since I know you import this, request some of these items over here. That would be really, really nice if I could get some of these items. How about that? Do you like that? I almost wish I could just request an item that I can't get in that store and then you just ship it over. Ship it over. This will be really sad if this isn't actually the right company. No, it's Bushiroad. So, again, I'd like more availability, not so bad. Okay, let me go back. Bloop. All right, where are we? Okay, so price is okay. I'm gonna say average product. I wish there was more, but I'm fairly satisfied with what's there. Services. I've only had to contact you once. Fairly satisfied. And you didn't even answer all my questions in my email. Quantity of product selection. Oh, you mean like how many things are in the shop? So see, that's what I mean. This is why it's nice to do this survey out loud. Or maybe it's just me being stupid, but product, so I'm satisfied with what I got, right? Like what I have here is really nice. So product, I'm changing that to very satisfied. Quantity, it's okay. I mean, the D4, like I said, the D4 DJ box is sold out. There was 13. You were gear. If you got, let me just go open this. Let me tell my story again. So these D4 DJ Shikishis I bought. Did I just miss it? Where are you? There it is. These Shikishis, $6.50 each. There was 13 of them. If you bought a box, you were guaranteed all 13. When I was trying to buy it, there was only singles left, so I had to buy 23 of them. So it kind of stunk that I had to buy 23 of these to ensure that I had a whole collection. And by the way, I actually had to open 22 out of 23 of them to complete the collection, which really sucked. But at least I still have one sealed. That's the nice part, but obviously you could tell I got a bunch of duplicates. So I wasted, what is that? 650 times 9. I wasted $58.50 trying to open this. So that kind of sucked. I mean, that's my own fault for not getting it in time, but if that's what quantity of product selection means, as in how many are left, and yeah, if you are talking about the amount of items available versus this place, yeah, then that kind of stinks too. So I guess I'll give it the same rating. When do you visit the global online store? When I receive an email, when I find out, no. So I used to check this periodically because you were throwing up so much stuff like over and over again, but that slowed down. And then now the only time I check is on Facebook. And which, by the way, what I was saying earlier about one of the, I'm not even gonna mention it. You're gonna know if I say this. But basically, there was something I wanted to see, and it was disappointing because I didn't see it on Facebook until 2 days after the sale ended, and I really wanted it, and it only appeared there 2 days after this. Like for me, I only saw it 2 days after, so it's too late to buy it. What do you like the most about the Bushiroad global online store? I personally like the ability to get all these items, right? To collect items of D4DJ and Bang Dream. My favorite are D4DJ, Bang Dream. I've never seen Love Live. Again, nothing against Love Live. It's more the fact that I can't watch it. Like Crunchyroll has like the third season or something. Like another, I want to watch from the beginning and I can't. So I haven't actually seen Love Live. I'm pretty sure I'd like it if I like Bang Dream and D4DJ. Just I can't. Cardfight Vanguard. I only got halfway through Overdress. I've never played Cardfight Vanguard myself, so this isn't something that I would get into. Weiss Schwarz I play, so definitely excited that that is showing up here in the Blu-rays. So again, I like your store more for the fact that more for the fact that I'm able to pick up these items, right? Like that I'm able to get these items. I can't wait to show that video. I had the video that you saw a second ago. So again, I really like it. What do you dislike the most? At this point, it seems like it's cost. The fact that you don't have everything that I would need in there. So I know there must be a section down here about like what can we improve, but I'm just gonna say that now because disliking something and and improvements kind of go hand in hand. So this thing right here, Shikishis. I actually did a giveaway on these Shikishis, and the giveaway was find me something to put it in. So there is a reason why these things are still in their foil because I have nowhere to put them. You know, I looked online about a Shikishi holder, and obviously in America, there really is no reason for anybody to carry Shikishi holders since they're non-existent here. So I think one of the things that I would like to see is more items to put, more storage, I would say, to put these. Because again, here, look, there are these. Let me just type it up here. I never actually used this search function before. Look at all these different Shikishis. And in my mind, I go, where am I gonna put them? Because I will tell you right away, I would have bought this one right here. I would have bought this Hello Happy World Sound Only Live Welcome to Our Music Shikishi. I would have bought this Bang Dream one that's sitting right here. Look at this thing. This thing's freaking awesome. It's got everybody. Why wouldn't I want that? Once the shipping begins late July. So this thing's already out. I would 100% buy this if I could store it somewhere. But I have nowhere to put this, and they sit in this foily wrapper until the day I find somewhere to shove this into. Because I know I can order it from Japan. It's the fact that I don't want to I don't want to have it shipped from Japan. My brother was writing something. So, sorry about that. But there are items here that I would love to buy, but it's not available on this store. So that would be one of those cases. So the other thing I don't like is I don't know what some of this stuff is. And again, you could say basically that I can look it up or whatever. Like, I didn't know what a bromide was. I didn't even know what a Shikishi was when I first bought this thing. The bad part about some of these things is there's no real description, right? Like, when you look at this, it says mini Shikishi, and it just says a size. It's almost like we should know what this actually is. Like, buyers should know. And again, I am really, really inexperienced on all of this anime items and all that. And when I when I read this the first time, this is no joke. Bang Dream Girls Band Party Summer Vacation Grand Tal 2000. I'm like, I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, I was like, okay, it's a tau, and then it's like a 2000. I'm like, what does the 2000 mean? Only when I look down here, I'm like, 2000 must mean 2000 millimeters. And there's not really anything. So I guess people don't use it because it doesn't say it's like 100% cotton or whatever it's made out of. I feel like more description would be nice if you had an actual picture. And I get it, maybe these things are actually being created at this time because it says shipping late September 21. So maybe they're not even made yet at this point that you can actually show us what these things actually are. Um, Honestly, I had no clue what a can badge was. Not even a joke. Not even a joke. I had no clue what a can badge was. I had to go look it up. So, and then it says size 54 millimeters. Again, I almost wish there was something that would have told me here. That's what I mean. The specifications is lacking a little bit for me personally. Other people, if everybody understands it, great. But I feel like there could be other people out there like me that don't know. So next. Those are the things. What do I dislike? That's what I don't like. Okay, what anime do you like the best? Or it should be like, what anime do you like? Because I don't know if the best really works here. But anyways, Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen a little bit of it. I enjoyed it. I never seen Hunter x Hunter. Clannad I did. I do. I've seen one season. This is okay. I know some people will be like, oh, I didn't watch this. My brother seems to like this. I haven't watched it personally. My brother and sister like that. So I'm going to say they will like it. Fate series is okay to me. There's just so many of them. Um, I was good with the first season. And then like the other iterations came out. I'm like, oh, God. But overall, I'll say it's okay. Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, I do love that. Kaya, yes. I've never seen this one. I heard good things. I watched one season of this and it confused the heck out of me at the end. I know people say you have to watch it twice, but I've never rewatched it. I've only watched a couple episodes of this. I dropped it. Sword Art Online, love it. Tokyo Revengers, hell yeah. So good. The season's so good right now. Madoka, always. Psychopaths didn't watch Kingdom. No Game, No Life. I know people really, really love that. I watched it. I enjoyed it. I watched it through. Honestly, not so memorable to me. Like if you had to tell me, if I had to tell you the names and the whole everything that happened, couldn't do it. But overall, I liked it. Of course, I love this one, and this one, and this one, and other. What anime do you like the best? Classroom of the Elite, Quince. Can I just write Quince? You know what that means, right? Uh, what other ones? Hold on. Let me fire up my Crunchyroll. D4DJ, which I hope to God you bring D4DJ to Weiss one day. I would really, really love that. Konosuba. I'm just gonna end there. I mean, whatever. Anime. I like all the anime. Okay, which anime do you like? In order. In order. That one's easy. 1, 2. 1, 2. I've never seen Review Starlight. I saw that. I've never seen this one. And which character from Brain Dream do you like? See, this is kind of brutal. I mean, I will basically say this. It's I love Pop and Party, of course. Let's go through the list. What we got here? I love Pop and Party, Rosalia. I would say the ones that I don't have a lot of familiarity to are, it would be Pastel Palettes and Afterglow. I don't know what the deal is with those, but I almost feel like I don't see them enough. Then that would be why. That would be why. I love I love Reza Swelen just because I love their music. I love Morphonica because I like their music too. I like their music too. And hello, Happy World. So, again, like what I would say is I don't really follow Pastel Palettes and Afterglow. It's just maybe it's the music, maybe it's just I don't see them enough. So there we are. Which character from D4DJ do you like? This would almost be the same. I think I've gotten more. I do like their music. I don't know about Rondo much. And Lyrical Lily. I do love Mermaid. Mermaid's really nice. Peaky Peaky and Happy Around. So they're really good. I love that. And let me see. I feel like I'm missing one. D4DJ. 1 second. Rondo, Mermaid, Lyrical. No, and Photon Maiden. Jeez. Holy crap. Photon Maiden. I think Photon Maiden. I started out as Peaky Peaky, like favorite Peaky Peaky, but Photon Maiden. I love Photon Maiden. And what I would say, like when you're talking about characters, for the most part, when it comes to their actual characters, I like those groups in general. I'm not gonna say I like more one than the other. For the most part, uh, they all like fit into their groups. And then voice actress. Who is your favorite actor, actress in Bang Dream? Again, they sort of follow where they are. I think the problem with this question here is your awareness of said actors, right? Like if I think we need more exposure. And this is just me personally. Maybe other people know all these actresses. I do just from like Rosalia, right? Like I know about. It seems weird to say this. Aina, and then Megu and Yuki and Haruka and what's the other one? Which one did I name? Megu. Canon. There we are. Canon. So I know them, but it's one of those ones where we see them a lot. Like if you're on YouTube, if you watch the videos, you're able to see them. If they're on Facebook, they have their own groups. Like Reza Sweelan has their own Facebook page, right? If you watch any of these videos, and this is where I'm coming from. I didn't actually test the volume of this. Is this gonna be loud? If that's loud, holy crap. See, so I know there are actual, let's say, videos, right? See, from Shuwaran TV, episode 7. Like, we don't get the exposure, and then we have to rely on these people to actually do translations. This video is hilarious if you've never seen it before. So good. And then I love watching Hello Happy Circle. See, so I think it's one of those ones where if I was able to watch all these, because I know they're in the morning for me. Like there is D4DJ, there is there's like a weekly Photon Maiden. I don't know if it's weekly or like bi-weekly. There's a Photon Maiden one. There's a D4DJ one where they're actually doing DJing. There's a bunch of Bang Dream ones. Like I know Ina's on a lot of them. So that's what I mean. I think the hard part is I wish I could see more of these and they were translated. But again, I have to rely on other people to translate for them for me to actually watch it, right? So like these things, I didn't click on this, but again, there are so many great videos and ways you could promote this, but for me, I would say I'd be more attached to them if I can actually watch these videos, which again, I can't. I can, I turn them on, I just think it's funny like seeing them, but I don't understand what they're actually saying. So that's the huge problem, right? I would love to watch these videos. I just can't do it. So there we are. And again, this is what, like you have this basically you have something new every day. So when it comes back to, that was a long way to get back to this thing, is Of the voice actresses that I've seen do this, I definitely that's how I grew to love Photon Maiden more. How I grew to love uh, Morphonica, Reza Sweeland. There's actually a hilarious one about um, it was Morphonica taking like they were doing like some kind of test Morphonica test. I don't know if I'll be. Oh, here it is. Morphonica quiz show. This was hilarious. If you actually go and watch this. But again, the only way I could find that is if um, by having somebody else. And I love when she was playing here, Yasa on from Morphonica, showing her violin skill. I didn't know like violins were such a big deal. Like people are getting really really angry about it. If you look at what I mean is if you don't know about it, read the comments. You'll see what I mean. I didn't know people were really uppity about violins and having her type of violin too. I didn't know people really get that upset about it. So, anyways, going back here, actresses again. I love the majority of them, and that's what I meant by I don't know pastel palettes all that much, and I don't know afterglow all that much, just because I don't see them all. But again, even Hello Happy World had the circle, so I was able to watch and just enjoy the voice actresses. All right, so what do we got? Who is your favorite voice actor actress in D4DJ? Amy for sure. Uh, her. And I'm saying her because I don't want to mess up the name. Risa. I don't want to mess up the name. I mean, that's what I'm gonna say. Yuka's great, but again, the more you can show them, the better. I really enjoy all the actresses that I'm able to actually see. It's more the fact that I don't get the exposure that I want. What anime game title do you want to see in the future product lineup? See, this one's rough. It's more again because this is the whole online store. So I don't know what that actually means. Maybe that's why Dead by Daylight's here. Again, I don't know the full story about by Daylight if Bushiroad owns them or what the deal is with that. Like why Dead by Daylight's even here. Where is it? Yeah, Dead by Daylight. It's behavior, so not really sure I get that. But I haven't looked at this store all too much, right? Like the Japanese version. Okay, well, let's take a look. Going back to this quiz here. Not quiz, but this question. What anime or game title do you want to see in the future product lineup? I'm not really sure about this whole game title thing. Anime, again, I wish D4DJ would show up in Weiss. You could see all the people's ones for Weiss. I don't know if I can be very helpful with this question. It's not going to be a good one. What kind of product do you want? What do I want? Blade or penlight? Trading cards. I'm a trading cards t-shirt guy. I love your CDs, DVDs. Oh, that remind. I know what I wanted. Okay, let me see if I can find this. Quintessential quintuplets CD. Okay, let me see if I can find this thing. There is a quintessential quintuplet CD soundtrack. There is a soundtrack coming out for the quintessential quintuplets. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it right now. And it has Weiss Schwarz promo cards inside of it. These promo cards are it's for there's 5,000 of these CDs being made, and people are trying to buy them up just because the cards in there and the Weiss cards are coming out October. So for me, I would like to see more promotional stuff actually hit this store under like Weiss Schwarz. So that kind of stuff. Like, why should that CD be sold in Amazon, which you can buy it on Amazon JP? You can find that there when you could put some of these up here, kind of like what you did with these deck boxes, and even for a while there you had like trial decks. You had Cardfight Vanguard stuff as well in here. Like you had trial decks. I think it was trial decks here, unless you took them off. But oh yeah, here no, you had trial decks. So that kind of stuff, more promo-y stuff. That would be really really nice to see. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. So what kind of product do you want? Here's another thing. People love sign cards, right? Like when you look at Weiss Schwarz, when you look at other things, like when you look at this right here, the favorite actor, well, favorite actress, favorite character, it's nice that you have birthday sets, right? So let me just show this. Birthday sets. You have birthday sets. And what you get in a birthday set is you get acrylic stand, birthday postcard, can badge, mini shikishi. Again, shikishis. I need somewhere to put it. I need somewhere to put all this stuff, and the shikishi should just go in a folder, which you could sell the folder, or at least offer the supply of folders. You could charge us a little more, and then I'll buy it. But anyways, we love signatures. We love the characters, and some people love the actresses that go with the characters, right? So I feel like these should be signed. I don't know if you can literally sign a shikishi. I don't know how that actually works with the pen and the actual paper itself, but I feel like I don't know how many of these things you sold, but I feel like you'll sell a heck of a lot more of them if you're able to attach a signature onto it, because we know people love signatures. When you take a look at Weiss Schwarz, right? Like what sells are signatures, and if people are attached to these characters, people are attached to these people, then obviously it'll be worth a lot more if they were. When you took a look at the Morphonica, well, which I didn't know, if you take a look at the Morphonica music box, I thought I saw on there that there were actual signatures. Wait, hold on. Yep, right there. Character autographs of Mashiro, all of them will be printed. So there were actually members' autograph will be printed on the surface, which is really cool. But that's what I mean. Like from this picture, from this, you didn't really. I don't remember seeing that honestly when I read it the first time. I might have just like zoned out, but I did not see that the first time. And I just think it's really really cool that this came out. Unfortunately, the deadline's over, but there we are. I think you need to have more signatures. You'll sell a lot better. Again, guy not knowing your actual sales statistics, who freaking knows? Like, who knows? But if you're doing well enough, fine. But I think if you need more and people are attached to these characters, that's where you should go. Um, the other thing, I was thinking about it this morning, and it goes back to when do I check this place out, right? It goes back to this. Here. When do you visit the Bushiroad Global Online Store? It's when I get an email notification from Twitter or Facebook. I used to check it regularly, but it seemed to slow down. And even then, right, like just taking a look at your Facebook page. Let's just go back here. It doesn't seem like there is a whole lot of people that follow this. But before I say that, let me just try this. Schwarz, Facebook. I never actually did this to look at how many people. Oh, okay, totally different. You have 29,109. This global online store 2890, 3259, 29,500. Okay, so you see what I see. You don't have like the amount of following that I think you should. It's what is that like? Holy crap! You only have like 10% of what's on this Facebook page. So my thought for you is with the Weiss Schwarz, like to get more people in, right? Some people might not even know this page even exists. Like this page even exists, that this site even exists. I think you need to have more limited items show up. Like again, like I said, like that quintessential quintuplets CD or Weiss promo cards or something, right? For the people that don't have local game stores, that there are promo cards that come out every month. Maybe put a promo card up here, not like the winter one, obviously, but the one that people get for playing in it. For people without local game stores like me, I would be happy to buy like the Karumi or Mosh or Madoka, Magia Record mobile anime promo cards, right? That would be nice if they're showing up here. So I think it's one of those ones where you put up some actual limited items that people want to collect, and that should generate more interest in your store. More interest in your store means they'll sign up for Facebook, sign up for Twitter, get that email newsletter. That way you can bring people back. My other thought was, I wish you could do it. I feel like it's a never going to happen thing, right? There are these point redemption cards. There's always this disclaimer down here, right? Where's this disclaimer? All right, here. Does not include gold and silver campaign coupons, those points and all that stuff. It would be nice if somehow you were to give us these point redemption cards, because if you give us these point redemption cards, how will I handle this? I would go here and redeem something from here, right? Like I don't know how these things are used. I heard people, you get like folders or sleeves, you have to go into a place and redeem them, something like that. Since we're not able to do that, it would be nice if we could go in here and redeem it. Again, that just brings traffic over to your site, but I feel like that might be a whole lot of not doable, just because now you have to shove them in Weiss packs. Now you're going to have to order more things to have it imported to your warehouse, I guess you would say. So less doable, but trying to figure out more ways to get more traffic, or at least more awareness about this site. I would definitely try to hit up some more limited items, more affordable limited items. How about that? Um, but again, I think your easiest way of doing that is to actually have signatures on some of these items. You get signatures on some of these items, I think it's going to be a heck of a lot better. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, going back. All right, do you play any of these games? Yes, yes. No, no. Is there anything else you would like to share about your experience? No, I think that's everything. I think again, I love the site. I wish there were more supply type stuff, more Wise stuff. Since I do like getting Wise. I wish there was more stuff in general. Again, there are other things that we can probably pull off from this site. If there was a way to request some of these items, maybe that's your solution. That way, it's but I could see that being a pain, right? If someone special requests stuff, then somehow you have to be able to figure out how to attach that special item to their account so they can purchase it or somehow purchase it. So that might not be a solution either. Okay, but overall, I love the site. Again, I love what you guys do here. If you could bring the cost down and bring some more autographs and add more description to your items, I think that'd be awesome. So that is everything that I have. But again, appreciate you doing this. hopefully this was really helpful.